3 members of an Encino-based fraud ring who went on the lam after being convicted of stealing more than $18 million in COVID-19 relief loans have been captured in Montenegro, officials said Wednesday, February 23. Ringleader Richard Ayvazyan, 43, and his wife and co-defendant Marietta Terabelian, 37, have been missing since August 29. The Encino couple had been convicted at trial, but were granted release to await sentencing. Tamara Dadyan, 42, an Encino real estate broker, was sentenced in December to nearly 11 years in prison for her role in the 8-member family fraud ring, but was allowed to remain free pending her January 28 surrender to the U.S. Bureau of Prisons. She apparently dropped out of sight just before she was due to turn herself in last month. Further details regarding the arrests and the circumstances leading up to them were not immediately released. Authorities were attempting to transport the fugitives to the United States and into federal custody, U.S. Justice Department spokeswoman Nicole Navas Oxman said. Montenegro does not have an extradition treaty with the United States. Investigators believed Ayvazyan and Terabelian were traveling together. Authorities had offered a $20,000 reward for information leading to the couple's arrest. The defendants submitted more than 150 phony loan applications and obtained more than $18 million in Paycheck protection and economic injury disaster loan program funds. They used the money to make down payments on homes in Tarzana, Glendale, and Palm Desert, and to buy gold coins, diamonds, jewelry, expensive watches, imported furnishings, designer handbags, clothing, and a Harley-Davidson motorcycle. Federal authorities believe Ayvazyan and his wife, facing the possibility of years behind bars, removed their location monitoring devices, left a note for their children, and absconded together from their Encino home. The following day, a Los Angeles judge signed bench warrants for their arrest. Ayvazyan was sentenced in absentia to 17 years in federal prison and his wife was handed a 6-year term, according to the U.S. Attorney's Office. The couple were convicted of conspiracy to commit bank fraud and wire fraud, bank fraud and conspiracy to commit money laundering. Ayvazyan was also found guilty of aggravated identity theft. Dadyan pleaded guilty to 1 federal count each of conspiracy to commit wire fraud and bank fraud, conspiracy to commit money laundering, and aggravated identity theft.